What is up, people YouTube? It is I, Super Mariozilla, or you can call me Vinny, and today we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Kid Goku. This version of Goku is from the original Dragon Ball, the series that started it all. But this Kid Goku is wearing the gi he had while he was training under Master Roshi. But anyway, you know the drill, let's get started. Kid Goku was sculpted to look like Dragon Ball's original animation style, not the modern style, which is fine, there's no problem with that. And I think they did a great job with that department. The head sculpt looks like how he did in the original anime, having the much more cartoonish look. The paint is pretty good, but on my left eye, there's a paint scratch. That's not the case of a camera only capturing it, it's visible to the naked eye. So that really sucks. The hair sculpt looks great, and there are some sculpt indents to make it look not so blocky, so I appreciate that. But the hair does suffer from how it was put together. Some of the glue is visible, and the gaps are pretty noticeable. That'll definitely bother some people, so I thought I would bring that up. The clothes has a baggy-like sculpt with the intricate creases and folds captured nicely. The Master Roshi symbol is fantastic. Laser precision work here on the front and on the back. Fantastic. The arms are small and are a bit basic looking, but you can still tell that Goku is pretty strong for a kid. The armbands don't exactly have the cleanest paint job, but it's not awful. The hands are small, but are a good sculpt. The belt is black, and the tie on the front is nicely captured. The legs have a baggy-like sculpt with the various creases and folds to make it look like clothes. It's well done here. The shoes are white and blue on the end. The blue, unfortunately, is not painted too well. In fact, my biggest complaint is the lack of paint shading. I know he's a smaller figure, but paint shading would have definitely helped him out. But like I said, the sculpt is excellent. For what they wanted to do, they did it well enough. Again, I just wish he had paint shading.
For being such a small figure, Kid Goku actually packs a lot of articulation. I was actually so surprised. So, let's go over it. Head is on this weird triple ball hinge system, like Broly. Yeah, as you can see here. Yeah, so it can like extend a little bit and like can... It's hard to explain, but whatever they did, it gives him a good range. If it actually wants to stay on. So I'm happy about that. That's pretty good. There is no neck joint, so don't try to move that. Arms have a butterfly joint, and the sculpt does a really good job at hiding it. That's really good. I'm very happy about that. It looks like almost like there's seams, I know, but like it's almost seamless. That's great. Arms can hinge about this far up. It can also swivel. Biceps also on the swivel. We have double hinged elbows, which can move just about 90 degrees, which is, for a figure this small, it's acceptable. We have swivel hinged wrists. No hindered range at all, so I'm happy about that. We have a ball joint up in here, a ball hinge, I think, because you can actually barely see a hinge down here. He can crunch about this far forward, which is... It's not bad. Do be aware that we do have a slight gap. He can... I can't really crunch back that far at all. I mean, he could crunch back, just not too far. However, there is slight play to this. If you raise it up, you can actually get more range. So that's definitely a good thing. The bottom waist is also on the ball joint. Yeah, it is. It's also on a slight ball joint, so you do get more range out of that. So that's pretty good. This little thing here, it can swivel. Legs can kick about this far forward. They can kick about this far back. We also do have the splits, which is really nice. Knees are on a single hinge, I think, but the range is actually quite nice. I'm happy about that. Ankles here are on an ankle rocker, so no hindrance with the posing at all. Can hinge about this far back and this far forward, so Kid Goku is actually packing a lot of our articulation. It's actually one of the best small articulated figures I ever had the pleasure of owning. So, when it comes to getting him into certain poses that you need him in, you are not going to have too much trouble at all.
Kid Goku to the top of his head is just shy of 4 inches, but to the highest point of his hair, he's just shy of 5 inches. Here are the comparisons. Here he is with the S.H.Figuarts Awakened Warrior Goku and Frieza. Here he is with the S.H.Figuarts Piccolo and Perfect Cell. Here he is with the S.H.Figuarts Androids 17 and 18. Here he is with the S.H.Figuarts Beerus and Whis. And finally, here he is with the S.H.Figuarts Tien and Yamcha. Kid Goku is not in scale with the Dragon Ball Z and Super figures in mind, so he's going to be too big. Not a big deal. That's not exactly the figure's fault. Goku comes with a good amount of accessories. Let's take a look at these. First is the angry face that was on him in the package. Next is his smiley happy face. And finally, his very excited happy face. The faces look great and do resemble the original version of Goku. Very cool. Next, he comes with a little bag that holds his power pole. To put it on him, just pop off the whole head, put the strap around his neck and left arm, and now he can carry his power pole. Next, he comes with 2 fist hands that were on him in the package, 2 splayed out open hands, 2 Kamehameha hands, 2 karate chop hands, 2 peace sign hands, 2 martial arts fighting stance hands, and finally 2 hands to hold the power pole. Speaking of which, here it is right now. Decent size for Goku. And it's just red. Nothing else to say. It fits in the gripping hands very snug, so no worries about it slipping out. And you can use both hands for him to hold it. And what Kid Goku would be complete without his tail? He comes with 2 types of tails. One tail for stylized poses, and one tail to grip something like his power pole. The tails have a white ball and it plugs into Goku's butt. And there you go. Goku has his tail. Next is the 4-star Dragon Ball. It's a very nice translucent orange, and the 4 stars are painted on there very nicely. Unfortunately, mine did end up having a few scratches. They're very noticeable, so I have no idea how that happened. Finally, the Flying Nimbus, a much needed accessory for this version for Goku. The Nimbus has paint shading all over it, and it looks great. The tail of the Nimbus is articulated, but it can only swivel. Nothing else. It has peg holes for the Tamashi stands. Here are the 2 stands to hold the Nimbus up. The Nimbus is very heavy, so that's why we get 2. Pose the arms accordingly, and peg both of them into the 2 holes under the Flying Nimbus. And to make Goku secure on the stand, we get the classic Stage Act Unknown arm. Peg the arm into the top of the Nimbus, place Goku on the indented part of the Flying Nimbus, and put Goku into clips, and there you go. Goku can now fly on the Flying Nimbus. Accessories are great for Goku, and he comes with just enough. Good on Bandai for actually giving us the proper amount of accessories for once. Let's hope that continues. So, buy, don't buy, or wait for a sale. Kid Goku pleases in most departments. In fact, I'll go as far to say this figure is underrated. I know the size is too big, but he was not supposed to be in scale with the regular Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super figures. He's more supposed to be in scale with the original Dragon Ball versions of the characters like Bulma and Roshi. He's not overpriced, his articulation is really good, and he comes with a good amount of accessories. If you're a fan of the original Dragon Ball and are a fan of the kid version of Goku, I highly recommend getting this figure. Be aware of the minor issues and you'll be a happy camper. I'll give Kid Goku a 9 out of 10. Well, that's it. Thanks guys and gals so much for watching. If you liked this video, hit that like button. If you would like to be updated on when new videos goes up, be sure to subscribe. If you want to be notified when new videos go live, be sure to hit that bell icon. And if you want some behind the scenes stuff, be sure to follow me on Instagram. Link to it is down below. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.